Hello friends, welcome back. This is Manish Pandey. Today in this video, I am going to show you how to use get report data. Get report data action is a part of work queue VBO, and this action is very helpful and this is very useful for reporting purpose. This is used for work queue reporting purpose. You are working in a company and you have one project and you are using work queues there, so you might be asked to send a daily report to your client in which you need to include total queue items, total work items processed today, total time taken by bot to process all those items, minimum time taken by bot to process one item, maximum time taken by bot to process one item, and total time taken by bot to process all those items, average time taken by a bot to process all those items. So you need to take those data from work queue and then you need to write to an Excel file or in a collection, and then you can send via using email, or like you can just send a Excel file like that. So to do that things, you need to use get report data. So currently I am giving example for daily reports. It means daily basis your bot will start, it will add items to queue and it will start processing that one. So you can send on daily basis also. I am going to show you how to do that in Blue Prism. Let me take here itself. Let me take start stage and I will take here action stage, double click on that, select work queues business object and select get report data action, and here you need to enter few inputs, that will be queue name. So from which queue you want to get data. So first we will enter that queue name. So I have this environment data items, so it will take data from here, it will add this queue here. Now if you want to take data based on the tags, you can input tag here, but I am going to show you how to take all the data which is loaded today to queue and which is processed today. So here we have 4 parameters that we need to pass, and out of 4 we can pass any one that will work here, and out of these 4 to 5 things we need to include at least one. So based on our requirement we can include. So I am going to show you the example, prepare daily report from work queue. So here in the loaded start date we will take today's date. So it will take all the data which is loaded today to queue, right? We will write this. So whenever bot will run, it will take the current date and it will prepare the report. So if we will take this, so it will take all the data which is loaded to queue today. Now here we have finished start date and finished end date. So we can take here finished today. We have resource name. So if you want to put a specific resource name, so we have resource that is Pandey_debug. So I know this one. So if you have the resource name and you just want to get a report based on that specific resource, so you can enter that resource name also here. So it will just get all this data, all these queues items which is added by that specific resource or processed by that. So currently I am going to leave this because I have only one resource. Now here we have include unworked items. So it means, do you want to include all those items which is pending, which is not completed or which is not worked by bot? So you can include that. So let's say if you want to include everything that is processed by bot or not, so you can write here true. But if you don't want to send this data, like which is not processed by bot today, let's say you added 100 items today to bot and bot started working on that, and due to some issue you were not able to process all those 100 items, you just processed 95 and 5 items were not processed. And if you don't want to show that 5 items in the report, so you can just remove this here from here, but if you want to include, you can put here. Include deferred items. So if you want to include any items which you have set as a deferred, like that should be processed later, so you can put here true, so that item will be also picked up. But currently I am just going to show you only items which is either exception or completed. So we'll write here true. Here also we'll write here true, because I want to include completed items, I want to include exception items. And if you have a queue where you have set the attempt more than 0, your queue items will be processed if there is any exception, so it will retry that specific item. So do you want to treat each attempt as a one count? So let's say 2 times the item processed, so it will include two times here. So do you want to do like that? If yes, you can put here true. But currently my queue has no retry option set, so I will just leave as it is. Now here in the outputs, we have few parameters which will give us as a data, as a output. We have item IDs. So we don't need this item ID, because we don't want to send this item ID to client, but this can be used to get different types of data. If you want to get how many item we have in exception, how many exception items, because here we can just get as an item count how many items added to queue and processed today, but it will not give you how many item processed with successfully, how many item processed with exception. So here you will not get that. So if you want to prepare report for that also, you can get using get completed items and get exception items like that. But I am going to just show you how to use get report data, and I have already shown in my previous video how to use this get completed, get exception like that, get item data, get logged items, everything I have shown that, so you can go through the previous video. Now here we are going to create this data item for item count, so it will show you how many item added to work queue today and how many item processed today. Now time total, so that will store in a time span. It means 00 colon 00 colon 05 like that. It means 5 second, 10 second like that. So time total, so we want total time taken by board to process all these items. Now we need list time. List means the minimum time taken by board to process any items. So let's say we have 10 records, so one item has been processed within 5 seconds, one item processed within 10 seconds, so it will give you 5 seconds. It means the minimum first, so we need that minimum time, and then we need maximum time taken by board to process one item. So let's say we have 5 items, so one item was processed in 5 seconds, and the maximum time taken by board to process one item, that was 50 seconds. So here it will give you 50 seconds. Now here we have median and mean time. So median is the middle part. Let's say we have 5 items and the time is like 5 second, 6 second, 7 second, 8, 9, 10. So it will give you like 6 second or 7 seconds, something like that. So median means medium time of that. So we don't need that, we just give only total time, minimum time, the maximum time, and average time taken by board to process. So average time means mean time. So mean time, so basically these terms are statistical word. This is used for the reporting purpose. These are reporting word. So mean means average time. If you have 5 items, so it will plus all the 5 times, like 5 second plus 10 second plus 6 second plus 7 second, and then it will divide by that count. So that will give you average of that time. So we can store this. Now this is not required. Now click OK. So let me first show you that here, and then I will show you how to add this to one collection. So let me link with AND. Now let me right click, set next stage, and you can see here we are getting 10 records. We have added 10 records to queue today, and that is processed also. I can show you here from the queue. Today we added 10 records. 17th February we have 10 records, and these data added today and processed today also. You can see the date. If it is exception, so you can check here exception date. If it is completed with successfully, so you can check the date here. So all these item processed here, and based on this we are getting data here. Now you can see here the minimum time, least time in the, it means minimum process time. So 05, it means 5 seconds something. So you will see here, let me go here, and you can find the minimum time only 5 seconds, because we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 11, 16, 15 and 50. So it means 5 is the minimum time. So list is the minimum time, minimum process time taken by boot. Now most is the maximum time taken by boot. So we have these records, and out of this you can verify also. So 50 seconds taken by boot to process this item. So the maximum time taken by boot is 50 seconds today, right? So this is the maximum, and this is the mean time, and this is the total time. So total time means it will plus all these seconds. So 7 second, 6 second, 9 second, 5 second, 14 seconds. So it will plus all this time, and total time is 2 minutes 23 seconds. So total 2 minutes 23 seconds taken by bot to process 10 items, right? So based on this, average time is taken by bot is 14. So 14 seconds taken by bot to process one item, that is the average. Based on total and total count, it will give you, so here is the total count. Based on this count, it will give you a average count. So based on this it is giving you, and this is the total count. Let me reset this, and I can show you how to add this to collection. So let me create one predefined collection. So this is defined collection. So there are two types collection, predefined and undefined. So this we are going to define. We are going to set that we are going to add fields here, and we are going to set the data type. So double click, and collection name is, and will add few columns. First I want minimum process time, and this is time span, because it will give you a data like 00:00:05 second, like that. Now we are going to run only one time, so it will run one time, so that will be a single row. So we can check this. So it will have just a single row, it will not add multiple. Now click OK. So this is the collection that we have created, and now we'll take here one multi-calc stage, that is just to add these data to collection directly. So let me take here, double click on this, and now we'll create 5 line here, and we'll write our this data to each collection fields. So we have minimum process time, we have maximum process time, we have average process time, we have total process time, and we have total count. So 5 values we have. So we'll take here, now go to here, take list time. So list is the minimum time, most time is the maximum time, mean time is the average time, time total that will give us a total time. So we'll store in this one, and then in the number we have item count, and then click OK. Now right click, set next stage, and you can see here we have these data, 10 records. All these data we have available in this data items, and we have this queue collection, and currently we don't have any value in the current. Now let's pass here, and then you can see that now data available in this current values. So in the initial values we just had a row, blank row. Now in the current value we have all this data updated. Now total count is 10, so you can compare here. Now we have added these data to collection, and if you want to write these collection data directly to Excel, so you can write that collection to Excel, and you can send that Excel file to your client. So by this way you can use this get report data action for reporting purpose, for work queue reporting purpose. So I hope this is useful. If so, please like this video, and please subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed yet, and share this with your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to learn UiPath RPA, then you can visit my YouTube channel, youtube.com/UiPathRPA. If you want to learn Blue Prism from Udemy, so I have created one course for Blue Prism RPA complete course on Udemy. So you can go there and you can purchase that course, and you can get the certificate from there. I will enter the referral code and the link in the video description. You can go through that. I hope you will like that one. Thank you so much for watching this video.